When you invite a few friends over to your home for dinner, you probably cook the meal yourself, don't you? For most of us, it is a pleasure to nourish those that we care about, friends and family. The act of preparing and sharing food is something that is fundamentally human. However, if you're inviting several hundred people for a major event, a wedding, or a big celebration, you would most likely bring in a caterer. Someone who's equipped to serve large numbers of people, who has a crew of chefs to prepare all of the food, servers to bring it to your guests, and quantities of dishes and silverware that go far beyond what you or I have at home. Hello, I'm Joe Robertson with Juniper Networks. And yes, dinner parties and large celebrations do have a lot to do with networking, because they all have a life cycle. They don't just happen. First, you figure out what you're going to do. Decide who to invite, what food to prepare, the wines to serve, the seating plan. Then you put it together, setting up the tables, cooking the food. And finally, everyone arrives, and you have a great time. Although there are always minor crises to deal with, aren't there? The networking life cycle is the same. Plan the project, build it, then operate it. Ultimately, cycling back to the beginning to plan changes, improvements, and evolutions. So, just as when you plan a large party you will bring in a caterer, for important projects you should be looking at bringing in experts. Who? Well, one obvious choice is the product vendor. Most vendors, including Juniper, have consulting arms that are truly expert in getting the most out of their products. However, in many cases, a network integrator will be better positioned to give advice on planning and building the solution, because a solution involves products from several different vendors, and the integrator will have relationships with all of them. From your point of view, this is a real benefit, because the integrator's consultants can help evaluate the technical advantages of each possibility and put together a solution that exactly meets your needs without focusing on a single vendor's products. But the vendor still has an important role to play, because it is the vendors who provide certification and accreditation for their integrators and VARs. Or at least they should, because that accreditation is your guarantee that a partner has met the exacting standards and demanding criteria that the vendor should require. If the integrator isn't accredited, or the vendor has no program, beware. Remember that as the vendor, no matter who designs the solution, it is our name on the product. That is why at Juniper, we have a program that certifies our support specialist partners as well as our professional services partners. You can count on getting the same level of support and consulting from them as you do from us. So for your big networking party, make sure you get the best caterer for your needs, the best consultants, whether that's Juniper Networks or one of our certified partners.